Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I will teach you all about solo dating and why that's so important, especially if you're single. What are some of the benefits? Some of my favorite solo dating tips. So with that, let's get started. Reason why solo dating is so important is number one, is that you should always have the best relationship with yourself. The inspiration for starting some of my solo dating all began back about 10 years ago when I was working really hard at work. I just ended a relationship and I was really overstressed and overwhelmed. And I really just about had it with everybody. And I'm putting all of this work into this job that I'm really not a fan of. And I need to start taking time for myself. So I started taking off every Friday in summer and half days on Monday, and I dedicated that time for self-care. That proved to be one of the most uplifting and inspiring things that I could do for myself. For getting you started on starting your own solo dating journey is to sit down and write down at least 50 things that you always wanted to do but you haven't had a chance to do yet. The things that was on my solo dating bucket list was going skydiving. I asked so many people to go with me for my birthday when I was like 32. And I kept getting the no's or the reasons why they didn't want to go. Skydiving on my own, and it was really one of the best experiences of my life. That taught me about being independent and not relying on anyone else to make my happiness, that I have everything inside of myself to make myself happy. Look at your schedule and plan your first solo date. A really great way to ease into it is to take yourself out to lunch. I started this years ago, and there was an Italian restaurant that I really like to go to. It was quiet during lunchtime. I can have a delicious meal, enjoy a glass of wine, and I wasn't on a time crunch. Stand up tall when you're in there. I think a lot of people feel like if you're in a restaurant by yourself that it's like a sad and lonely experience. Really one of my favorite times because I could just really enjoy the meal, order anything that I want. And I got to meet some new people that I probably wouldn't have met if I was in a relationship or if I went out with a group of friends. Next tip is to find things that bring you joy. Going on a trip, don't let not having anyone to go with stop you. One of the things that I did for my 39th birthday was I decided that I was going to go to the Grand Canyon on my own. And the reason why I did that was because I didn't want to wait for someone else to make a decision to go do something that I wanted to do. I've always wanted to go, and the one thing that stopped me was I didn't have anyone to go with me. The next morning, I gassed up my car and I drove out to the Grand Canyon. It was a really memorable trip because I got to do everything that I wanted to do. I took a tour of the Grand Canyon. I went back at nighttime and looked at the stars all by myself. Of course, traveling safety is a big thing for women. If you're going to travel on your own, make sure that you go with a reputable travel group. Feel comfortable, you know that there's security, and then always make sure that you watch your back. I wasn't the only one who went to the Grand Canyon solo. There was actually a gal that was sitting in the seats that were across from me, and she was traveling by herself. And I thought that was really cool because usually it's just me, and then everybody wants to come talk to me because they think I'm lonely and I'm actually not. And I'm just kind of like, leave me alone. It really opens you up to meeting people that you normally wouldn't meet if you were with your friends or family. Going to an amusement park is also a really great tip. Imagine going to either Disneyland or Magic Mountain and being able to weave through the crowds with ease. You can go hit it hard on your own. The beach and having a beach day for yourself is also a really easy way for you to ease your way in. Of course, to maintain safety, I would definitely keep yourself near either a lifeguard tower or close enough to people where if you were to get in trouble that there would be somebody there to be able to help you out if necessary. Over time, your confidence in going out solo is really going to help you out throughout your life. You're going to feel more independent and stronger than ever. So if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and make sure that you check out this video, and I will see you in our next video.